Oh, didn't mean that. Okay, so I am thinking that the board rooms can probably go in over here. Maybe over here. Let's go over here, because we can make this really big. Don't need to initially. Alright, so we're going to have a fair bit of money to start with, which I think I'm just going to go boop, boop, onto you. And we'll go and build that. And this. Okay. And then once we build that up, then we can get the horde creatures. And it'll be awesome. There's still a lot of stuff for the little minions to do. And I think that this room is probably going to be the Arcanium. And we'll put a torture chamber and mana bath down there. I think I need to start being more careful about who and when I send creatures out. Because clearly I was running out of mana in that last mission. And the way that you generate mana once all the mana tiles are done is with imps. Like the actual imps, not the minion imps. So I probably need to leave some of those behind to actually create the mana. Let's do that. Bring you guys in. Right, this could do with being a treasure room. Something like this. And let's go and rebuild you. Right, is that horde room done? It is. So let's grab the... Whoa, I don't even have the research for it yet. Wow, I started nothing. And that's going to allow me to get Naga pretty quickly. Whoops, you. One. That's a lot of gold. I'll take it. And Naga. I will admit, I was expecting that square back there to be another constant mine place like that one. But it wasn't. Naga. And then I think we'll get another orc. Some imps, some banshees. Although with the sheer amount of stuff we're building, things are kind of getting money a bit slowly. Maybe we need some more minions. You know, the other thing that would help is to have minions who can teleport. Because if they're carrying stuff, they don't teleport. But as long as they're not carrying stuff, teleport. Right, let's get an orc. Orcs, 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 orcs. And an imp. And now I'm out of money. And with that, I'm going to need to expand.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Hello, spiders. Hopefully we'll be alright. I mean, we have Nagas and stuff, so we should be. Oh yeah, we're kicking them. Fine. And the nice thing about this room is even more money. Including a diamond thing. Oh wow, there's tons of cash in here. This is definitely going to be one large treasury. that, do that. Did we destroy the... No, we didn't.
Destroy the good!
Come on, people. Another imp. Another orc. Oh, there are still creatures here. Well, bugger. Did I, like, lose my entire army? Did we lose that fight? We did as well.
Destroy the good!
Huh.
Ooh!
Yeah, it's clear. Wow, those spiders put up one hell of a fight, in other words. I think Talia was the only one who didn't die. That's put me back a bit.
Give me. He's not gonna get up. Sure showed him.
Alright, now we beat them. That was a lot more fraught than I had expected it to be. We're out of mana. Although that's actually fairly easily fixed. Because I want to mine this out anyway.
The people of Serenity were concerned. While as weapons dealers they were accustomed to negotiating with the most disgusting creatures, having the despicable Evil's army right at their doorstep was still disconcerting. So they sent a troop out to discreetly persuade the new arrivals to move. Obviously they didn't count on the insidious killer machine the guileful Evil had already built in its dungeon.
Banshee. Okay, now we're at maximum. However, we can do this. Need a bit more money. And then after this, I think we should probably focus on workers, because there's obviously a lot of money and things to be made in here. So let's go ahead and build a treasury.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
That should do. Treasury being built. Expand you a little bit more. Victory is ours. And a little bit more. That should do for now, actually. That should do for now. Okay. Next creature is going to be... Goblin? Or another Banshee? Let's get a second Banshee. Right, we need to find a source of evilness. So top exit is through there, bottom exit is through there. So I think we want to do bottom exit
Thanos must die.
out here. Still can't believe I lost that
You
first
desire?
fight. That's mental. Right, let's go and take this shrine. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Ouch! Bye-bye, baby!
Okay. First one's taken. And we should probably go and clear some of these guys away. The other thing that I really want is to build the Arcanium. Ooh, money. So we are going to need to research it first of all. And then Portal Spell because it's amazing. Arcanium.
It's payday.
And another treasury. Okay, then with that, we can basically start going to this one and going minions. We're losing people again. Life improvement. That's going to be one of the orcs. I feel like we lost an imp and or a banshee.
Yeah?
There's a small crew over there. We did, indeed. Interesting. I also need to set up like my prison. Probably near the graveyard. Which is going to require research. Ooh, what's that? The crypt! Crypt proves you can cheat death, at least as far as your horde creatures and converted heroes are concerned. These are kept fresh in the crypt and resurrected through the superb work of the undead. Oh, interesting. Right, so we have a graveyard. So I think what we're essentially going to do is add a prison probably in here. And maybe a crypt here. I have no idea how big a crypt needs to be. Something like that. This will do us for now. Head back, heal up. Get everything back together again. See you, Dana. Good. More creatures. Yeah. Although I would like to have a way of recruiting people. No. Let's get the creatures in first. What am I still lacking? I'll go for one more of each of those. Which is going to, I think, require more room here. Nope, we're good. Food. Oh, yeah, that's going to require food. Yikes. Thankfully, we already have a room carved
Enemies
out.
have entered the dungeon.
I just had not built it yet. There we go. Huzzah! Right, let's build the prison. There. And honestly, this room could do with being rather bigger. And including some of these. Oh, those are going to require a workshop. Workshop should be near you.
Serenity's army was almost indecently large. The leader on duty therefore decided to send a punitive expedition into the overworked Evil's dungeon. Naturally, they didn't have a chance down there. In addition, those cowards in Serenity also sent out a well-equipped patrol to cause trouble in the overworld, but only trouble for evil creatures, of course.
Oh, we're still up here. Oh, is this just a group of people just running around patrolling? So they're probably going to retake these every now and then. Alright, good to know. Let's go and expand you. Let's get another imp. And then... This is going to be the workshop. That's going to be a crypt. We now can actually mine the mana. I have a place to put it. Pretty nice place, in fact. Good. So, workshop, workshop, workshop. You guys are still working on that. We're about to get attacked.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Ow!
Sword master, eh? He's kind of high level. And a veteran. There's some high level creatures and some not so high. I'm curious to see if they do go after that. Novice, novice, novice. Alright, so it's mainly the danger here is going to be the Swordmaster. Good to know. I think the Gobbler building could be somewhat extended. Okay, so the prison setup. I need the workshop. Workshop. Here.
Payday!
And then I need the Tinker's room, which is you, which is then going to go here. Something like that. And then we'll need to research the crypt. Although first of all we need to make some more money. This is basically a fantasy rim world. Kind of. It's nowhere near as unforgiving as RimWorld is. This really is just Dungeon Keeper 3. Right, so I can build tool workshops now. 1, 2. Might well want more of those. So let's go ahead and build a room like so. Then we're going to need a Tinker's Machinarium as well. Oh wow, gobblers are running out. Quickly get some more food supply. Oh, I'd already built some extra space. Expand that. Might well need to expand this room like out this way. Or I could build the lecture theatre, which I think would fit quite nicely in here.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Are there? Let's do something about that then, shouldn't we? This UI is painful. I don't think it's too bad. The one thing I dislike about it is these two icons. I always get those mixed up. Like, of those two, which do you think is recruiting troops and which one do you think is selecting troops? Or rather, which do you think is the overview of your people and which one do you think is recruiting new ones?
The introspective evil simply tinkered away. Apparently, it had forgotten there was a huge army in Serenity capable of turning the dungeon into a pile of ashes at any time. In order to prevent this, it would make sense to capture the armories and use the siege weapons located there.
Red is recruit, banner is recruit. Nope, other way around. And that is why it's a bad icon. Why can't I select that? Oh, no I can. That was weird. Right, what was this room going to be? Oh yeah, researching. Have I even researched that yet? I have not researched the room of researching. We should research the room of researching. Now build me a room of researching. And a silly amount of mana. Alright, gobblers. Still having problems. So yeah, this room needs to be expanded. Interesting. There seems to be rather a lot of mana down this way. There's also quite a lot over here. Let's mine that out. See what else there is. Right, so you lot are dying, which is giving me more evilness. then you expand. Come on. Tiny bit more money. Tiny bit more money. Come on. Obviously I need more creatures. That is pretty clear to me. What are you all doing? Oh, you were probably mining the mines. Of course you were. And building this. Right, my gobbler room is now enormous. So we shouldn't have any more problems. Hopefully. Touch wood. Probably will. No, we are in fact losing money. There we go. Hire that. Right, so the next thing I want is the teleporter, which is going to cost me £1,000. Gobbler numbers are going up. I think, yeah. And we probably should go on a bit of an offensive. We went south, we have not yet been north. So let's have a look around.
To die!
Although my army's not that big yet. So, gobblers, gobblers, gobblers. No. You guys. That one.
I want Tanos's head!
We'll take out the pixie garden. Right. We're getting flanked.
It's payday.
Thankfully, most of my fighters seem to be focusing on this lot, while the Banshees kind of just deal with them. And that's good, because the Banshees are quite tough. And they also paralyze. So my orcs are taking a beating. Run away. I think I just lost my orcs though. One, two, three. I did not lose the orcs. I did lose the orcs. Damn it! One of them. That's fine, I can replace one orc. Okay, so you guys are doing that. I still need to research the crypt. Which I can do.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh shit. We are still kind of low on health. Thankfully there's no gunner here. And the zombies were in the front line. Banshees going down is fine. Banshees going down is totally fine. Because they resurrect themselves. Right, now I can build the crypt. We should probably do that. And I want to expand this room so we can get more toolboxes being built.
The necromantic evil had built a crypt. There, undead were able to resurrect any horde creatures who bit the dust. This would most likely lead to the troops our cannon fodder evil being even less careful with them. Well,
build the defibrillator mat. So it's basically a defibrillator. Gotcha. Mordred evil? Bah! Don't believe it! What? He's killing people and calling it good? Well, surely these people must be syndicalists! Obviously. We do this for Wrangle. Wrangle will endure. Alright, really? I build you a lab this massive and you get me 2 research locations? Right.
there are enemies in your dungeon.
Hello.
Destroy the good!
This time there is 2 gunners. Ouch. They immediately killed something. Except I think that my more permanently deceased people have healed up in the meantime. Right, is there anything else that I can be researching? I would still like the succubus, so that we can get the torch chamber, so that we can then make people see the true side, like join the real good guys. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to sell it. I still want to build another one of these. Here we go. Right, so now we have 2 of those. And we are out of toolkits, which is fine, because I want to expand the workshop so that we can get another of those. Like so. Did we already recruit all of them? We did. Malicious torch. Oh, that's the torture chamber. I was thinking it's this one. I was like, malicious torture on the... Ooh, hello, Pit Fiend. Pit Fiend is the the demon's offensive Titan unit. He does the most damage of all the Titans, but he can take slightly less than the other 2 factions Titans. Oh. Interesting. So we do want to expand this room slightly. Mana is still good. It's actually evilness that we're short on, so we should probably head down here and try and take that shrine out. Once we've replenished our forces, of course. I mean, we are back up to full strength. Although we could be doing a lot more recruiting than we've been doing. Let's get the torch chamber first. So then I can get the heroes. Although right now they're just forming skeleton archers for me. That's the problem. Undead takes so long to heal. Right, you need toolboxes. We've been low on toolboxes for a while, but thankfully we do have a couple of our minions working on that now. There is almost nothing built down this way, so I think we're just going to build out some probing tunnels to see if we can find anything else out here in the darkness. Because my guess is it's probably going to be a yes.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
The other thing I do need is a brewery.
The bustling evil had discovered a room in the underground.
Which I think we're going to stick in here. A brewery connected to the turkey farm. Sounds legit. There we go. That could be the brewery. Ooh, wow, that's some gold. We'll take that. So is that. So is this. Except that I haven't actually researched brewing yet. Which I want to do because I want the iron hides. And that's a point, I haven't upgraded my orcs yet. And considering they're my frontliners, I kinda need to do that soon. Alright, let's build the brewery. Do we ever need toolboxes? Now we're starting to get some toolboxes, so let's build our factory. And then this room is probably going to be the mana bath.